Your desire for success has to be stronger than your fear of failure. And this applies greatly to these scholars, right, who have so many reasons and have overcome already so many reasons to be fearful of failing, but their desires for success has to be stronger than that going forward. My name's Steve Newby. I'm CEO of Summit Midstream. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. Summit is an oil and gas pipeline company I formed and founded approximately 6 years ago. And I got involved with Avis Grace last year, about 10 months ago. My connection is with Max Rose, who was the first male scholar at Avis Grace, and was immediately impressed, obviously, with the mission that Stephanie and Avis Grace does to really break the cycle of incarceration through education. And that's a subject that's near and dear to my heart and my wife's heart anyway. And so our first impressions and what we saw happening through Max and through the organization were very, very favorable. And the great thing about Avis Grace is, it's very tangible. You see it. It's a $5,000 a year award, scholarship award for these students, and you meet the students, you see the students, you see how impressive they are. So for us, for my wife and I, it was something very tangible. We could work through on some of the issues that we were already interested in, and we could see, we could reach out and talk to and get to know the students directly and see the benefit of it. What inspired me is we're losing a whole generation of folks. So we can hide our head in the sand and we can act like it's not occurring. And look, for me and my background and where I am, could I have done that? Absolutely. But the impact we're seeing if we do that, the chaos and the anarchy we're seeing when a segment of the population, African American males, or several generations now of them, don't participate in society, it causes a big issue for all of us, and should be a big issue for all of us, no matter where you come from on the economic spectrum, political spectrum, or race spectrum. It's an issue for all of us. And so that's really what inspired us to take action. Tired of talking, let's take action to do something. And what better way to do it than through Avis Grace, where you can reach it, touch it, feel it, see it, and really experience the impact that you're having in these kids' lives. Through our initial intro to the organization, I picked up the phone and called Stephanie about 10 months ago to the date to really speak to her about something that was on my mind, had been bothering me for quite some time, and that we were really seeing manifest itself greatly last year, particularly in the St. Louis community, and that was the problem we have, the issue we have with really losing a whole generation of African American males. And so Stephanie and I started discussing the issue, like I said, about 10 months ago, and I really told her I wanted to try to, I was so impressed with Avis Grace and her organization, I wanted to try to use it to really try to broaden it and outreach to the African American male community, and really specifically focus on what is the most at-risk segment of our population right now, to stop the cycle of incarceration and stop the cycle of poverty, and really try to make a difference, even if it's with one person at a time or two people at a time. I really felt we were really tired of talking about it, and really wanted to, and were prepared to do something about it. And so it began with a phone conversation 10 months ago, starting up from ground zero. And obviously we couldn't be more excited. Stephanie took a lot of the work on, and her board couldn't be more excited to today award 5 Summit's Peak scholarships to just outstanding young men. So the challenge now, as we look forward and we try to grow even further, Summit's Peak and Avis Grace overall, I would say are a couple different things. First, with any organization, it's money. We need the support of the local community, the support of the business community, and really stepping up. And again, this is stepping up in an organization that the payback is pretty tremendous. Second part is going forth. As we have 16 scholars in college, we need mentors. We need people to work with those kids and help them be successful. Getting to college is the first part, obviously, and a tremendous part, tremendously successful. But we need them to be successful going forward, and mentors are a big part of that as we go forward. And then finally, to the community, we need to get the word out that this organization, other organizations like this are available to break the cycle of poverty, break the cycle of incarceration, and so that we can help more and more as we do raise more and more money. So.